Where is I do not know if I can handle this music. Oh, it's a little too much for me on a Monday morning. That's not really my vibe, I don't think. But I'm trying to do the realty free thing so I don't get in trouble. Not like they're looking at my small little channel, but still, I wanna do things right. But a lot of electronic music, like fast paced, and then that ain't my life anymore. That's for sure. There's not really anything fast paced about me anymore. Nice. Okay. Move the cover. I'm just ironing, getting ready to. Let me lift this up a little bit more. I'm gonna make two Easter baskets for my granddaughters. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust so it's a good fit there. This song isn't bad. This is a nice, lovely, slow song. That's more like it for a Monday. Anyway, oh. So I have an idea of the reason why you're seeing like these odd cuts of fabric is I have this idea of I'm making one. This is going to be really cute. Oops. I'm making one Easter basket. I just need two pieces of fabric for it. So I'm making, this is the outside, this is the inside. But for the other one, gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I still don't know. I don't know. One likes pink and one likes purple. And I'm out of purple, but I need to do this today. So I don't really have time to go to town, find some fabric. And I mean, I guess I do. I don't need this piece. So anyway, my idea is to make a scrappy Easter basket out of all these different colors of pinks that I have. I don't know if she'll like it. be honest, I've never met my grandchildren. I'm calling them my grandchildren because, well, my stepdaughter lives in Alabama, which is on the east side of Alabama, which is kind of far away from us. And we haven't been able to drive over there and see her, but she came to visit and she brought her new boyfriend back this past summer. And he has children, and they ended up moving in together. And she's going to have his baby. So, even though they're not married, I still consider that like if you're living together, you're having someone's baby. Okay, and now you're a mom to two beautiful little girls, stepmom. Then that makes me a step grandma in my eyes. Or just a grandma. I say stepdaughter just because, I mean, she's my daughter, but I say stepdaughter just because um, some people that know me know I have a daughter, but that she lives in Kansas and is married and is not pregnant. And so, like, I want to make sure that people know which is which because they don't, a lot of people don't know about my stepdaughter. So, anyway, I'm sending her two stepdaughters Easter baskets. And yes, I'm a little late. I should have already made them and sent them. Just thought about it, absent-minded about it. Didn't realize we were already at Easter. So hopefully I can get these done by tonight. I really should have started them yesterday, but hopefully I can get them done by tonight. And um, mailed off tomorrow. That's what I was trying to think of. I hope this. So I'm trying something different. I'm playing the music through my computer, so I can hear it on the earbuds, but I don't know if anybody else can hear it or if anybody can hear me. If it's all working right, I probably need to look at that and check. Love this fabric, by the way. This is all I have left of this fabric. This one piece of scrap, and I'm putting it in this Easter basket. I might do that. I might go check the sound. It's always weird though when I check my own sound because I have my microphone in. I mean the earbud in my ear. Let me just see. Oh, you can't hear the music. Oh, you can't hear the music. Okay, I'm gonna fix that because it doesn't sound good in my ear anyway. Hopefully, I turned myself off. Okay. Oh, but the song is lovely. Okay, that's better. That was quick. This Chromebook. I use a Chromebook and I like it for the most part, but It's not a laptop, so it can't do laptop things, and it can't run Twitch like I want it to, like most people can. It's got to run off a different program, and things are set up a little bit differently. Okay. A little bit differently. Oh, okay, that sounds better. Okay. All right. Music on my phone. That's fine. Hopefully, in like a year, I can get a new laptop or get my old laptop back from my son, and I will be able to have a better setup. But for now, this is what we got. This is what we're gonna do. That's okay. It'll do, pig. It'll do. I have no idea what that's from, but that's from like some. And that's from a movie, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, scrappy, scrappy, scrappy. I might throw some different colors in there. Let's see. I haven't even figured out how many I'm going to need. I think I'm going to do 2.5 to make them 2-inch squares. Or whatever size I have here. This music is kind of. I need to like switch the song. Oh, well, this is different. Try it. Okay, and this is going to be the inside piece for the second basket. Oh, I've heard that's 18 inches. It's not. This isn't going to work. Okay. I'll change it. Oh, I might put yellow in there. Oh, that will look really cute. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see what it looks like pieced together before I guess I'll make that final decision. I should have known a quarter yard, but that's not a quarter. It's a quarter. Oh, quarter yard. Yeah, it is a quarter. Okay. I'll decide that later. I got work to do. All right. So I've got to have. I'll go ahead and cut these out. Oh, the random bass guitar in there, or whatever that is. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's pretty funny. All right. So this pattern is not my pattern. I have it kind of by heart. I made this. This is like one of the very first things I ever made when I got back into sewing. And it's a pattern by Crafty Gemini. That feels like it's upside down. There we go. Crafty Gemini, you can find her on Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, whatever you can think of. You can find her. Facebook, I imagine she has a Twitter too. So anyway, this is actually on a YouTube tutorial, how to make this basket. It's pretty cute. Let me see. I probably have one sitting around somewhere. Oh, I do, but I did it a little bit different. Hang on. Oh my goodness, this one's cute. I forgot. So I really need to redo this one. I don't like how I did the handle. It's a little floppy. I should have put a better stabilizer in there, but I thought it would be fun to have it floppy. And gosh, I really like this. I might send this one to her now that I think about it. This is really cute. I just wish I had used a different inside fabric. I need to redo the bow. So there's a bow right there. It's missing both of them. Anyway, so this is the basket I'm making. And this one has a scripture on it too. So yeah, I'm making two of these, but I like that so much. I just wish I'd done a different fabric on the inside. That's really cute fabric on the outside. I'll think about that one. Anyway, so you can find that pattern at Crafty Gemini. And she has a full YouTube tutorial about it. So anyway, I basically know it by heart because I just made so many of them. I'm just trying to get my fabric kind of straight. So you're just going to see me kind of, I might have to stop and look at one thing just to get my memory going, but I'm just trying to make my fabric as straight as possible. It's kind of hard when it's not folded evenly and not cut evenly either. Okay. I'm doing an 18 by 18. I already know that this fabric should be 22 inches wide. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut them both at the same time. Oh, but I only need one. I hate to cut off that. That's all right. Okay. So I'm about to split this up. I hate to do it like that, but it's okay. I mean, split up the fabric, like cut. Technically, I only need one side. Like, I only need from here. And I just hate cutting fabric like that. And so I'm just going to cut the whole thing off. And then there's going to be basically a fat quarter left over. Put this here so I can make the lines even. And I'm just doing this so I can cut them both at the same time. Okay. So I got to cut 18 by 18. One of each fabric. Wind chimes. That's lovely. I like that for a Monday morning. How is everyone this morning on a Monday? I used to hate Mondays. I don't know if you can hear the wind chimes, but they're pretty. I used to hate Mondays. And then a friend of mine, sorry, I'm looking for my rotary cutter. For whatever reason, it's randomly laying on the floor. Anyway, I have a friend of mine who loves Mondays. And she was like, I don't understand why you hate Mondays. It's just it's another day you get to wake up and praise the Lord. And I thought about it like that. Mondays aren't so bad. And they're a lot better now that I don't have to leave to go to work. I work for myself. Oh, yeah, I might need to change out that rotary blade because I cut interfacing with it. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, it's wind chimes in a storm. That's double lovely. Do, 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 knocking at my back door. Okay, so this will be used for, this is the outside, this is the inside. You make a little base to fit in the bottom of the Easter basket, and you just use a piece of cardboard. You glue some fabric to it, and then put it down in the bottom of the Easter basket, so it kind of gives it a little bit of stiffness, so that the eggs don't like roll around and break. It's not floppy. And so this is what I'm going to use that fabric for. And then I'll take this piece and use it for the handle. I don't think the extra that I cut off is wide enough or long enough for the handle. Yeah, no. So that's what this is for. So I've got this. I'll set it aside. And now I'm going to show you, hopefully I can do this quick. I'm going to show you something over here, what I'm going to do with this. I wonder if I can redo those. Let me see. I can pull this off. That's not hard. And redo this. Redo the bows. I think I used different, I was trying out different glue and it doesn't work good. Okay. And then, because I really like the polka dots. But I feel like compared to that one, it's not. Okay. No. No, 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 no. Go back. Go back. This does need to be redone and I can sell it. I don't like it how it is. But I'm going to go back with my original idea, which I'm going to cut blocks out of these, and it's going to be a patch, basically a patchwork Easter basket. This is one of my favorite things to do. I was checking to see if I had any pinkish purple. This is literally, I love purple. I love purple, and this is all the purple I have left. Like, I don't have that much purple. I very rarely have it in stock, because when I have it in stock, I use it. I'm just seeing, I want to add a little bit of color to that pink, just a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe this is good enough. Maybe I'm just thinking. Okay, I'm going to do 2.5 blocks. Oh, since I don't have enough. Oh, yeah. I have to scrap of that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking. I'm coming back. Since I can't use the beef fabric, I'm going to add it because I do have some. Oh, I love this one too. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to add that. Okay. Oh, there's more in here. By doing this scrappy, it uses up a lot of this that I have in here. I didn't realize I had that one. Do I have? I was going to do it all in this color because I have this fabric, but I've already made an Easter basket in this fabric here. So I don't want to do the same one I've already done. That's a pretty peachy fabric, but I'm not familiar with. Okay. I think that's all the fabric I'm going to use in there. Did I get some of this in here? Because this is pretty fun. Okay. I still need to figure out how many squares I need. And then try to sew it and get it done. Okay. I think that's it. What just rolled off? Oh, I thought something rolled off. Move this, move this. I need to find the correct ruler. Oh, I can use this one. This one will work. This one will be just fine. Iron these out. Come on. Get back hot again. I think using the different color pinks is going to be fun and cute. And then I can quilt it. So these get quilted. And by quilting, okay. So in quilting, there's several terms, but there's piecing, which I have to piece all these fabrics together. And then I will quilt. And it's basically these lines that you see. That's, I don't know if you can see it good. That's quilting. That's what you call quilting. This fabric here is so soft. It's like one of the softest cottons I have come across. It's so soft. Oh, there's the wind chimes again. So lovely. I used to go to sleep to music like this. I struggle with sleeping quite a bit. And before I started going back to church and living my life by the Bible, I really, really struggled sleeping. I was struggling with a lot of stress. And I used to listen to music like this to help me sleep at night. Now it's pretty simple. I mean, I still struggle sleeping, but pretty much I start going to sleep, I start praying, and I fall asleep praying. It's actually pretty cool. But let me get over where you can see me instead of all the way over there. Let's see. Can you see me right here? You can. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Before I do this, let me figure out how many I'm going to need. Oh, and sometimes math and me don't jive. I'm looking for one of my pencils. Sorry. One day I'm going to have a camera where you can, well, I have a camera that you can do this, but I'm going to have a setup where I can have double cameras. And you can see me just roaming around my sewing room looking for random stuff. Okay, I'm just going to use a pen. Oh. If I was still in school, I'd get trouble for using a pen. Okay, so it's 18 by 18. .5 inch. So that's 2 inches. The seam allowance. So I have a lot for a seam allowance. And the seam allowance is 1/4 inch. So you basically say, okay, I want a 2-inch block. I'm going to need 1/2 inch on either side to be able to sew it. So you're going to cut a 2.5, and when you sew it, it's a 2-inch. So 2 into 18. Oh, geez. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Okay. And it would be easier if somebody just gave me the answer. 2 times 6 is 12. Is that right? 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times, oh, okay, 2 times 9. 2 times 9. So I need 9 squares over and down. Okay, so I need what? 9? Oh, yeah, because that's 2 inches. Okay. So I need 9 now. 9 times 18. Everybody probably thinks I'm dumb. I can't do that big of math. I just can't. I'll explain why in just a minute. 162. Okay. So I struggled in doing, like, I just didn't understand it. I didn't understand the way they were, I guess, teaching and stuff. My brain didn't compute. I need 162 blocks because 2 into 18 is 9. It's 9 across, 9 down. 9 times 18, 162. So, and 18 is 18 inches across, 18 inches down. So, to explain a little bit about my schooling, back in the 80s and 90s, in 90s it started becoming a thing. But back in the 80s, there wasn't this, like if you were in a special class, it was because you had some kind of brain something, I don't know what the proper term is, so I don't want to say, but it was basically kids that were slower. All right. And then they didn't have anything for kids that, like, I struggled. I struggled with math, reading money. I couldn't tell time. I didn't understand any of those things. I didn't understand how it worked. I just didn't understand. And I couldn't get anybody to understand that I didn't understand. This was going on since, gosh, I was young, like young. Like when I started school, like I struggled. So it wasn't till I was in high school when they realized that, I forget what you call it, but like I have a form of dyslexia, but it's not. It's a form of it, but it's not like legit. Let me make sure. No, I can't fit to. Okay, so it like I can see numbers, a row of numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can tell me to write it down, and I have to really, 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 really concentrate because if I don't and I write them down, more than likely it's going to be like 1, 2, 4, 3, or 1, 3, 2, 4, something like that. Just really random. It's always random. And it really caused me a lot of problems. Like back when I first was a single mom, I struggled just keeping my bank account in the green just because when I would, this is now, when, let me go back. When I first became a single mom, you didn't have banking like you do now, where you could just go in and it keeps track of all that for you. So you had to keep track of what was in your bank yourself. And it never failed. I would always be wrong and negative. Always. I struggled deeply. So that's one of my struggles with numbers in math. And then the other thing was, is the way they were teaching, I just didn't get it. Couldn't compute it, just didn't understand it. Tried. I barely passed. I barely got my diploma. I'm not a dumb woman. I just, like, all I could do was try to memorize as much as I could. But when you got to fractions and stuff, it was like I just struggled keeping up. It's actually kind of sad, really. Um, and Texas has some of the best school systems, but uh, the knowledge that is there now about just different types of disabilities, you know, learning disabilities. There's so many now. Like it's just, and a lot of it is just the way they teach now. A lot of the way they teach is based around testing, and it's not the teacher's fault. It's that's blame that on the government. That's what I blame that on is the government. But we're not going to get into that kind of talk. So anyway, I do the best I can. And quilting has helped me tremendously. Like I understand fractions a little better now. I get it. I still don't know how to I still struggle sometimes when I go to add and subtract. Like subtract, fractions, doing it in fraction form. I usually have to try to put it over into decimal form and then do it that way. No wonder I have my things backwards. These are going to be not exactly square here. Let's see. This fabric was a little warped. So basically, I've got to cut up 162 2-inch squares. Seems like a lot. It's not really a lot. It's okay. I'm actually cutting 2 at a time. I don't know if you can see that. I kind of pulled away from the camera. Sorry. Still learning. If it helps, I do that with my regular videoing too. All right. This way. Sometimes I get confused on which way it's supposed to be. Oh, why? I guess my speakers aren't on, or I can't hear. I didn't even know you rated, Christina. Oh, you just did. Okay. Okay. I thought I had this fixed. Thank you, Christina. Okay. Oh, it's only on YouTube. Why isn't it on? Hang on. Oh, I'm making Easter baskets. Hang on. I'm trying to fix my speech chat. It's set for YouTube and not for whatchamacallit. So I thought I had missed your raid, but I turns out, let's see. Trying to fix it. I don't know why it's not. Chat. That's there. Voice on. Oh, okay. While I'm trying to figure this out, I'll tell you what I'm making. I'm making Easter baskets for my two granddaughters. It's almost like this is only playing for YouTube. Anyway, I'm making for my two granddaughters that live in Alabama that I've never met. They just recently became my granddaughters. Maybe that's what I did. Okay. Hopefully that works now. I was trying to fix my speech thing so I could not have to look at the laptop. Hopefully that worked. I don't know if that worked or not, but hopefully that worked. Yeah, so I'm making two of them. And so what I'm doing is one is going to be made out of this fabric here. This is going to be the outside, and this is going to be the inside. And then one of them is going to be made out of all these pretty pinks. And I'm cutting 2.5 inch blocks to make basically a patchwork Easter basket. That's basically what it's going to be. So that's what I'm working on. How'd the stream go, Christina? How is everyone? Oh, and thank you for the raid. So basically, I got to take all these. It's just like a quilt. And take all these, and I will line them all up, and then I'll sew them all together. But basically, it'll look something like this, just like a mixture of pink fabrics. I think it'll look really, really cute. And I'll show you what, I need to go back and redo this. I said this earlier. I don't like the straps. Basically, this is it. And the strap should be a little bit stiffer, but I thought it would be a cool idea not to make it as stiff, but I don't like it. So I'm gonna redo this strap. But this is this is an Easter basket I've made in the past. Let's see. It actually goes like this. I had taken it all apart. So it actually looks like that. Oh, I wish I could see that. Hang on, I'm just reading y'all's things real quick. Oh, cool. That's cool. He added new command screen. I think I saw Fable the other day live, like a couple of weeks ago. Yes, it could be used as a napkin holder. It could be used for several different things. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to see why it's not reading out. Like I did something to my speech thing to not. Hmm. That's weird. I have no idea. Oh, he streams games. I thought he did leather too, and I thought he streams his leather, but I guess I'm wrong. I'll have to look for him. Some to not have my speech chat work right now. It's really annoying. Oh wait, let me try it here. This is one thing I changed. Let's do that. Options. Switches on. Oops. Authorize. Oh, that's what I had to do. I forgot. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. I'm getting it figured out. It should work now because I had to go back and reauthorize. I added that should work. Just to explain, I added a two-step verification to the Twitch. I thought I had it to the Twitch. So thought I had it on, but I didn't. So this past weekend, I fixed all that, set up the two-step verification, and I forgot that I had to redo everything. He's been on a few times when I have a lot of work. Oh, okay. Yeah. So hopefully that works and I didn't mess everything up. Now, let's see. Everything should be going. Chat. Username message. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. Now it's all working. Maybe I should turn off that off. Hey everyone. Hi. Let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. That's I know what that is. Yeah. Um. Okay, found it. Okay, got it. Ah. So that shouldn't happen anymore when a bunch of people come in because that's crazy. Yeah, I just turned that off. I had that on and then I was like, no, I'm going to turn that off because if a bunch of people come in at once, it's just going to do exactly what it did. So sorry about that. I'm still learning. Still learning. So anyway, what I'm doing here now that I have I really have to have it on because I can't look at my laptop while I'm doing this. So that's why I have the bot on. But I'm just cutting out all these scraps. I'm just using all my scraps for this. I have a ton of pink fabric, and I'm just going to do this so I don't cut my arm off. Look, I almost told y'all this morning, so I'm super excited. Twitch finally put up, or maybe they had it and I didn't see it, but if you go into where, like, the creator studio, when you first bring up the dashboard, it now has this whole Twitch camp where it has videos explaining some things. And so I finally know what the emotes mean now. Like, I thought I was like a smart enough person to figure out what some of these emotes were. I wasn't. And so they explain, like, in full detail, like, what some of the emotes mean and stuff. I've been afraid to use emotes because I didn't want to use one and it be like mean something bad or stupid, or like be mean. I didn't want to pick an emote, think it was funny, and it be actually mean and, like, get kicked off somebody's stream. Oh. Like, I still am. So why does everybody use Kappa? What is exactly, like, what is Kappa? How do y'all use it? Like, my husband tried to explain it to me, and I still, like, I'm still like, I don't get it. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard me say, I have to cut out 162 of these. Oh, okay. I can do that. Yeah. I can be a pretty sarcastic person, so I would be using it all the time. So if anybody's interested in, like, how to make one of these, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Uh, this pattern is actually by, I'll go all the way up here, is actually by Crafty Gemini. She has a tutorial on it on YouTube. I should put that in the title. I guess I could change it just so that people know that this isn't mine. Anyway, so I've been making these Easter baskets. I've been using her, like, tutorial for 3 years now. Like, I make them every year. This year I didn't think I was going to make any, and then I realized I had granddaughters to make. So in June we get to meet them because my stepdaughter is having her baby. She's due in June. It just felt like that was backwards. She's due in June. She's having a boy, and so we get to meet the new baby and the two girls. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I've been wanting to be a grandma for a long time. Yes, it is close. It's not too far. I told my husband the other day, I was like, we better start saving some money because, I mean, we have the money to go, but I was like, we need to be prepared because I'm going to want to spend money. I'm going to want to take the two little girls out, and I want to spoil the new baby boy. I want to spoil my stepdaughter. Um, I love I love that. I love doing that. It's fun. But we have to travel. So a little bit about like my personal life. My husband has narcolepsy with cataplexy. So that's like the sleeping disease where you fall asleep. Cataplexy is where you can only have cataplexy if you have narcolepsy. But not all narcoleptic people have cataplexy, okay? So cataplexy is where if it's usually during laughing. You have a surge of emotion. Let's say you're laughing and there's like these surge of emotions. It causes my husband to pass out. And there's a lot of people that have this disease, and it causes them to pass out. And so that's why I work from home now. One, two. So I'm saying that because I have to do all the driving, I have to do all the errands, and when we go to Alabama, I have to do all the driving. It can be. You get a little used to it. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to put these in pairs of five. It can be a little scary, especially if there's a bunch of people around and they don't know what's going on, and that kind of brings up an anxiety. But when we're by ourselves, it's not that bad. Hey, baby. They can't see you. No. Go away. Go away. They can hear you. My husband just walked in doing his weird noises. Three, four, five. So anyway, he's still able to have a normal life. It's just, well, I say that. He falls asleep a lot. So we don't leave the house a whole lot, but we have everything we need here at our house. And that's the whole purpose of having a home. They said hello, babe. Yeah, he was in the military. My husband's very much a manly man, loves skydiving and all those things, and now he can't do any of it. And he wasn't born with this disease. He actually, we usually don't talk about it a whole lot just because a lot of people don't believe it, but he got it while he was in the Army. He got narcolepsy with cataplexy while he was in the Army. He got vaccinated by the H1N1. And at that time, the Army was getting their vaccines from another country. And that vaccine was listed to be known to actually cause this in certain people. Yeah. Yeah, it's just we don't talk about it just because we don't want to battle with other people. Usually, it's because usually people don't believe where he got it from. But there is a company that our U.S. military, our government was getting vaccines from, and they were known to, whatever reason, be able to have it where it changes. I don't know. I don't want to get into all of it, but that's how it happened. So he's actually um, not really retired, but he's medically disabled through the Army. Four. Sorry, I'm just kind of counting out because I wasn't keeping count of how many I cut up. So I'm putting them in groups of five because it's easier for me to count instead of like doing it that way. Three, four, five. Anyway, so I do all the errands, all the cooking, all that jazz. He also, So we eat very clean and organic. We try to anyway. And so we don't eat a whole lot of processed food. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. So anyway, we don't eat a whole lot of processed foods. And so I make just about everything. And so finding time to twitch sometimes can be a little trying. But I got a system down. Also eating a whole lot of processed foods, like the stages that we're at in our life, processed foods, our bodies just can't. The age that me and my husband are at, our bodies just can't. Bodies struggle processing processed foods, and so when you get older, it's even worse, and it's just not good for you. A lot of them aren't. Some of them, and sometimes you just can't help it. It just depends on where you live at and income and everything. Because I get it, I've been there, but now I have an income where I can eat a little healthier than what I used to, or a lot healthier than I used to. Does anyone garden? We garden. We have a garden. I love gardening. And I didn't know how much I love gardening until I started doing it. Like my husband is the one that got me on this. I was very much did not care. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I totally understand because I let me tell you something. I do not I don't enjoy cooking all the time. I do not. I actually hate it. It gets on my nerves. I want to do other things. Uh, and so, like, I don't make my noodles, but I like my pasta. Like, I buy just non-GMO pasta. I do that. That's processed. But when I do eat processed food, I just make sure that it's like healthy stuff in it and not a bunch of extra. So I'm not down in anybody about, trust me. But where me and my husband are at in our lives, my husband has some stomach allergies and stuff, and so do I. And so we have to be careful. Like I said, it's when you get older, 3, 4, 5, your body just doesn't process like it used to. And you don't think you'll have that problem, but it happens. But we garden. I love gardening now. Like I was saying before, I didn't like gardening before, and but I wasn't eating healthy either, and my body was starting to show it. So another reason, Christina, why I went and tried to eat as little processed food as possible is I got up to, let me turn this, before I met my husband, which was about 4 or 5 years ago now. I You're allergic to what? Oh, pollen, insects. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I understand. I completely understand. Um, I completely understand that. Like I said, there's reasons why, some people can't garden. But if you can get garden fresh vegetables, you'll never, I mean, it's different than store bought here in the United States anyway. It's different in other countries because y'all have farmers markets. Oh yeah. My brother has a pollen allergy too. Oh yeah, do you have a garden? That's good. That's good though. What I was going to say is, one, where this world is going at right now, you're not going to be able to rely always on other people to get your food. So everybody needs to keep that in mind. And I mean, look at what COVID did. And then just for health benefits, like so for me, I'll explain a little bit of about my story. So before I met my husband, nice. Oh my gosh, I wish. Oh, I'm moving to Portugal and living with Christina just for the strawberries. Um, it's hard to grow strawberries here where I live because it gets too hot sometimes. I mean, they can grow. They can grow during the summer, but like to get them to really grow and be just really nice and juicy, really need a different climate. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I've been having to buy from the store too, just because we don't have our beds set up for winter. This year we will, and we'll be able to grow all year round. So that's good. But yeah. So before I met my husband, three, four, five, so 50, 55. Before I met my husband, I had gotten really sick. I was in a relationship that was very toxic, and we ate very unhealthy, and my body was starting to just literally, it just felt like it was just rejecting life. My body did, and I ended up having to get um, a hysterectomy. I had gotten really sick and was on steroids for a month, and I ended up gaining 250 pounds and lost it all, got down to 180, and then got married and gained it all back just because I got happy. But anyway, at that point in my life, I realized I was really, 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 really sick. I mean, really sick. And I had to change what I was eating in my food. And so I started eating a little bit cleaner, but I didn't realize like the whole organic and processed foods and all that thing. And then when I got with John, oops, my husband, I just totally ran over my ruler with that blade, and it probably messed it up. Anyway, when I got with him, he's the one that told me, he started teaching me about like processed foods and what it does to your body. And so when I started eating less processed food, that really seemed to do the trick, like to make me feel like absolutely 100% better. And now I take probiotics and stuff like that as well, which everyone should take. If you take probiotics and stuff like that and keep your body healthy, the chances of you getting flu-like illnesses, I'll say that, you can fight them off a little bit better if your body has the right nutrients. And probiotics, prebiotics, those types of things are really, really good for you. They're not going to hurt you none. Oh, I bet I moved away from the camera. Sorry, 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 sorry. Okay, so I've got 55. We're on the road. We're on the road. That's not going to work. Lemon. So, Christina, you haven't seen your parents since COVID started? Or you Yeah, go ahead. No problems. Oh my. Wow. I live next door to my parents. All right, go eat. Find your dinner. The rest of us will just sit here and watch me cut out squares. Three, four, five. I promise I will get to sewing in just a little bit. There's going to be some fun parts to this because quilting, I got to decide how I'm going to quilt. So I can do free motion quilting, which is basically like drawing with a sewing machine. I can't draw, but I can sew. And you can even, I mean, some people are as good as like making it like I mean, it's like tattooing or something like that. I mean, it's basically you're just drawing with your sewing machine, but it can be very, very tricky. It's not really difficult. It's just tricky knowing what to fill and what space and thread tension and stuff like that. There's kind of some stuff that goes into it. And but the sewing machine that I have that I'm using right now, I don't really have the setup to be able to do free motion. So we're just gonna do some straight line work. A little boring, but it's okay. Oh, I washed my hair this morning and it's down and I need to pull it back. It's in my way. Three, four. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how all this is still going. Okay. Okay, so I lost battery. Hopefully it's still like, are we going? Okay. So hopefully it's all going. My battery went out and I didn't know it on my, let's see. Okay. Oh, the video is just horrible. I'll be glad when I don't have to use my Chromebook anymore and I can actually use the full capability of my webcam. I actually have a 1080 webcam. Let's see. Just making sure. Okay. I was just checking my sound and everything. Okay. So yeah, I have a 1080p webcam with 60 frames per second, but because I have to use Restream, it only allows me to do. Oh, there's the other problem. Hang on, my Cyber Ghost is on as well. So Restream only lets you do 720, 30 frames per second. Like I spent time trying to find a camera that did 1080p, that wasn't super expensive, that did 60 frames per second, and I get stuck with Restream that only allows that. Oh, it just drives me crazy. Okay, everything's back up and going. All right, got all that. Good. Okay. Coming back now. I cannot believe I forgot that I needed to. I was charging my earbud because I know I'm fixing to have to switch those out, and so I didn't leave the charger on my computer, and I should have. Let's see. Can you see me? Let me move forward a little bit. I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. There we go. Just keeping track of this a little bit. Did I just turn off my thing? Okay. I'm messing with my Bluetooth thing in it, my earbud, and I thought it turned off. Okay. I feel like I'm listening to a Windows screensaver. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Windows screensaver. How much can I actually get out of this? All right, let's do it this way. Start from here. 75, 80, 85. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I like that little blue leaf right there. I'm going to leave that. Cool thing about having see-through rulers, and you find this a lot with sewing. You have them see-through so you can cut what you want from it. Like, I want this flower in here, so I'm going to cut it to where I can get the bulk of the flower in here. Or like if there was a little figurine or something in the middle there, you could fussy cutting, that's what it's called. And you can cut out whatever you want. I hope people don't assume that I think just because I'm saying what things mean. I don't know what people know and don't know, so I'm over explaining and you already know these things, then I apologize. But some people don't know what things are called. 3, 4, 5. I almost cut that. That would have been so uneven. Changes. Turn the beat. I don't think that goes with it. I don't know what song I'm trying to sing. Sorry, that randomly happens. Okay, do it separately. Can't get those back together. I can't handle this music anymore. It's like weird. I can't handle it. Return to the source. 2-hour deep sleep. No. Ooh, Temple of Love. Oh no, it's already afternoon. I should be able to get into the... Oh my, it's almost 2 o'clock. Wow. I'm still cutting up fabric. That's going to be a long day today. It would have been easy, but I made it hard because I decided to do one of patchwork. I always do this to myself, though, when I'm making projects. I say, oh, I can make this real quick. It'll be super easy. And then I add stuff to it that makes it really hard. This isn't really hard. It's just time consuming. That's what I mean. I add things that end up making it time consuming. I guess that's how I should word it. Okay, let's see. Was that 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. Oh yeah, we're going to have plenty of fabric. Sweet. This is the last of this fabric too. I've had this fabric for a long time, and this little piece is all I have left. I've used this in a lot of projects. I love this little fabric. It's got these daisies on it that look real. Like, they don't look like little fake daisies. Sometimes when people draw flowers, they're just not. I liked these cute little flowers. They were cute. They were little. Nice embellishment with the polka dots. Can't go wrong with polka dots. Oh gosh, where did I leave off? 105. Oh no. Let me see. Oh, it shows it moving on my end and it's not. Okay. I'm probably going to have to... Oh, it shows it moving on my end and it's not. Okay. I'm probably going to have to... That is weird. Okay, I'm going to have to end it and go back out and come back in. That's the only thing I know how to do. Okay. Okay. So, because I lost stream, I guess it's I don't know why. It's got the vote. Okay, I'm just gonna have to end it and then go back in. Yeah, I'm going to, and then I'm gonna take a break and then come back. So that's probably what I'll do. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Christina. I'm going to take a break. Probably by the time I come back, it'll be an hour. If you're around, hopefully I'll see you. If not, maybe I'll see you tomorrow, the next day. So, or talk to you, not see you. So I'm going to end this, and then I'll be back later this afternoon. Yeah, I figure you'll be having dinner and going to bed soon, or like spending time with Fable. So I'll see you later. Bye.